and good evening. This is now True Talk News for today, Tuesday 26th November 2024, with me, Emmanuel Kamara. But first, make we go for the headlines them. The Executive Director for the Institute of Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, don't say despite the increase in the projection of the Salon budget, they also need Parliament for look into the public policy, public debt and fiscal policy. The government of Salon through the Environment Protection Agency and also the Ministry of Transport and Aviation don't launch the e-mobility transportation system in the country. These are the headlines them. Now for the full news. The Executive Director for the Institute of Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, don't talk inside the weekly government press briefing say, despite the increase in the GDP of Salon also need for, the Executive Director for the Institute of Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, don't say despite the increase in the projection of the Salon budget, they also need Parliament for look into the public and fiscal policy. As the Ministry of Finance been done present the 2025 financial budget na Parliament, and Parliament don't begin for debate on this budget, the Executive Director for the Institute of Governance Reform, IGR, Andrew Lavalley, don't talk say the 2025 financial year budget gets plenty transformation, as now, then they consider economic transactions with them be they left out, and now they consider them now as part of we budget. Now that make we now don't get about $8 billion as we GDP, and this means say they don't debase the Salon economy. We then can say the entire Salon economy value at $4 billion. The things them way them be they left out, and now they consider them as part of we economy. And that make the economy don't add by 100%. And it also means say it creates perception of demand and destination for market. We go help for encourage investment in the country.
But I think say that the most important document will come out from government. It be APCO, it be SLPPO. If this country economy not change, we will always continue for FET, and unless we say we passport no will value beyond the borders of this country. So it means say now this budget is more realistic and accurate than previous budget because they don't think through all the economic transactions. It means if you want to invest in budget, agriculture reduced from 60% to something like 35%. So all of 34%, all of the activities then, from now sister with the Timana, Lonely Beach, na net, to that driver, they will always in a part of the economy when as services we are not counted. Now you see say they are all counted as part of the economy. You know say that they will lead to resilience, and they should say we'll get capacity for growth. If we take revenue target, they will actually meet that target. It shows we'll get capacity for growth.
He also called on members of Parliament for look into debt and fiscal management as Salon debt still they up at 59%, and also say in as much as then they seek for privatize plenty aspects of ETSA, make them also see how they go consider say how people then they and make tariff also get them in mind, and also the privatization process is transparent.
There are some of the things that we honorable member of Parliament who want for long and take home and debate in Parliament. The first one are the public debt and fiscal management. We still say, even though we don't debate, debts are still 59%, almost 60% of we revenue in the group debt servicing. It means with debt situation not sustainable. In final Parliament really debate how they will make the debt situation more sustainable. And on the second one, now the ETSA, they talk about the EDSA. So the budget states extensively how they want for reform ETSA. And they talk say government get for privatize some of the operations of ETSA, and then they improve, then they try to reduce the risk when they around that. So two concerns will get around that, will they privatize we get for consider say we get very poor people the way they get for pay for light. Law consider and law make the second one law make the privatization process more transparent, and then that will reduce the fiduciary risk in the process.
Emmanuel Mohamed Kamara, the report for True Talk Radio. The government of Salon, through the Environment Protection Agency and the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, don't launch the e-mobility transportation strategy and then systems them. Make we go for the story. The use of fossil fuel per motorcar, bike, keke, and other machine them don't they cause so much pollution on we land, sea, and air. And this don't they contribute big one per the climate change problem with the world they face now. So for reduce this risk and try for make the world safe a bit, now that's make the world don't they advocate for change to the use of renewable energy. This means say people for begin try for they get electricity supply, motorcar or any machine engine for begin make use of solar and wind energy for generate power for the machine them. This also means say now before motorcar, bike or keke they use fuel for make them move, then now they use charging from solar and self breeze for make them move. Monday 25th November 2024, the Environment Protection Agency EPA alongside the Ministry of Transport and Aviation and NIV don't officially launch the Salon e-mobility strategy at the Miata Conference Center na Freetown. This include pilots electric vehicles and charging station them na Salon. And this go help for make the country transition to environmentally friendly transportation system. And this show say Salon sef they can begin use motorcar, bike and keke them wey no dey use fuel but they charge from solar and other means of electricity generation. This also dey help for reduce the problems them wey don dey happen now with climate change because of carbon monoxide wey dey comot from engine them. And it will also help for show improve transportation system and create opportunity for Salon people them as they go able for charge them vehicle them quick one. Rex Bonafar, when the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation say the battery then they say after any charge and it will help for reduce the cost within they buy with fuel and save the time within they spend na line for buy fuel. He also say the e-mobility go also help for make youth then get work. We go help for boost Salon economy through this improved transportation system na the country. But in all this great move, one key question with some citizens then they ask now how sustainable the charging system go dey. As Freetown, when at the capital city, still the struggle for get clean, safe and efficient electricity even for homes them. Emmanuel Mohamed Kamara, the report for True Talk Radio. The Deputy Minister of Energy 1 don't call on members of parliament them for approve the energy transformation strategy projects them na the country. Make we go for the story.
And environmental sustainability in our country. By providing affordable and reliable electricity to Waterloo and its surrounding areas, the project will power industrialization and improve the quality of life for thousands of our people. I therefore kindly ask Mr. Speaker that this Honorable House ratify the power purchase agreement and implementation agreement as well as connection agreement so that we can move forward with this transformative energy project.
The Deputy Minister of Energy 1, Dr. Elliot Taylor, don't present to the House of Parliament within he don't talk say now transformative and strategic energy project where it is use for the occasion for implore to the House for a ratified project there where will create positive impacts to the country energy ambition. The project we present for ratify include 115 to 30 MWP battery-backed solar PV plant we for develop in Waterloo by Innovent SAS Limited. In same so 165 MWP battery-packed solar PV plant wey develop inside Lunge by the Lunge Power Development Company. Wey if we dey talk about this, the ratification of them projects there, Dr. Taylor say the Waterloo project na one critical and transformative energy project wey no go only meet the rise in demand for electricity at the Waterloo area, but go also play a key role inside the country in transition for sustainable energy. The carry for say Waterloo now dey play host to major industry dem wey dey add say there could be better time for they get such project wey dem go able for ratify am now. The initiative for Lunge for be implemented under one bill operate and transfer BOT arrangement. The carry for say this go strengthen the energy capacity and will play one critical role for achieve the sustainable energy target and also for boost economic growth across the country. The Deputy Minister of Energy carry for say the Lunge project dey in line with government overarching vision way for expand renewable energy capacity and also ensure one stable and reliable energy supply. The solar PV plants na Lunge go represent one monumental step forward for Saloni energy sector. This could show their commitment to energy, security, climate resilience and sustainable economic growth. The Deputy Leader of Government Business, when Honorable Bashiru Siddiqui, began for talk about the agreement say na a good call and the way honorable members get for own and also ratify the project. The chairman for the Parliamentary Committee on Energy Business, when Honorable Kekura Vandi, talks say the two agreements or the two projects them will get for address energy concern inside Waterloo and Lunge. He talked about the tariff for the two projects then and how they could be able for affordable with the energy sector and the feed salon agenda. For True Talk News, Clayton Thomas the report.
Salon don dey inside the top 10 ranking. Top 10 country dem na the MCC anti-corruption ranking. Make we go for the story.
Salon don achieve 74% growth inside 2024 na the MCC anti-corruption ranking. According to one press release from the Anti-Corruption Commission (ACC), this latest score underscore one significant turnaround from 2017, where the country began for fairly indicator with a score of 49%. Since 2018, Salon don maintain an upward trajectory consistently where they achieve scores them above 70%, when a one testament to the country's resolve and dedication for help address corruption. For the first time inside history, Salon don achieve 7 consecutive passes inside the MCC Control of Corruption scorecard. Well, these accomplishments highlight the nation's transformation from years where they don dey fail indicator for become one of the continent's top performers. Inside 2024 ranking, Salon began for outperform several countries inside the region like Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, Mali, Guinea, Liberia, Cameroon, Mozambique, and Egypt. With this performance, Salon began for rank high among the top 10 inside the income category, one of the best performers inside Africa, and also the leading nation inside the Mano River Union. Salon dey fight against corruption and also don be acknowledged on other global and regional platforms dem. Inside 2023 Transparency International Corruption Perception Index, the country began for rise from 22 place to 108, where they achieved the highest score of 35 and where they surpassed the sub-Saharan African average. The ACC reaffirmed their commitment for help maintain effective corruption control across Salon, and similarly inside the statement, the Commission began for emphasize their unwavering dedication for help sustain their achievements there and ensure transparency and accountability inside governance. Salon will get for continued and success inside the anti-corruption ranking, where don dey serve as beacon of hope and similarly a model for other nations who dey strive for good governance and ethical leadership. For True Talk News, Clayton Thomas the report.
Family members say you still dey listen to True Talk News 98.5 FM and also dey watch we live now with Facebook page at True Talk FM. Make we continue with the next story. The Deputy Minister of Mines and Mineral Resources, Omar Napoleon Kroma, been lead Salon delegation go na the 20th anniversary of the Intergovernmental Forum on Mining, Minerals and Sustainable Development na Geneva, Switzerland. The event take place from the 18th to the 21st November. Also, dem focus on sustainable mining,